Hey, Agape, we are so excited to be getting back together in the building in just 2 weeks now. I know you have all missed being here, and we have dearly missed having you here. In case you missed it, we are going to be having our first services in the building on Saturday, July 4th and Sunday, July 5th. Now, things will look very different when we do come back for a little while, and so I just want to let you know a little bit about how that will go. Now, first, we're going to have a reservation system set up on eventbrite.com. We've used that website for other events that we've had in the past, and so you'll just follow the link to the Eventbrite page and choose the row of chairs that fit your household. And so just one household per row of chairs. Choose the number of chairs you need to fit however many people in your house. And I know it feels weird to be making reservations to come to church, but we don't want you to come here and then not have enough space for you and your family and you have to go home. And so please make sure you use that system and help us out with that and make sure there's enough space as we social distance to make sure that we can do that. Now, we have seating set up in both the sanctuary and the fellowship center. We'll be live streaming into the fellowship center. And so if you sign up for seats in there, you'll be watching on a screen, but you will still be with everyone in the building. When you come in, there will be ushers at the doors to bring in each household into the building one at a time and take you to your seats one at a time. And we'll dismiss the same way. The ushers will take you out one at a time as well. The idea is to avoid mingling in the hallways. Now, Agape folks love to stand around and talk after service, which is wonderful. I love that we love to spend time together and we don't just rush out after service is over. But right now, if you want to do that, it needs to happen outside of our building. So please help us out with that. Don't mingle in the hallways inside the building. If you want to stand around and talk, do that outside. Now, communion will already be at your row in pre-sealed communion cups. They're going to be a little different for us to use, but we're doing that so that no one has to get up during services. No one has to touch anyone else's communion cups. No one is going to be breathing or coughing over everybody else's communion. And so we're trying to make that as sanitary as we can, and so we've gone to those pre-sealed communion cups for right now. We're also highly recommending that everybody wear a mask whenever possible in the building. Now, singing has been shown to project those droplets and increase how far they travel in the air. And so if we all wear a mask while we're singing, then that should hopefully prevent that from happening while we're all together. Also, we will have no children's programming for the time being. So if you have kiddos and you want them to come to church with you, they'll need to sit in service with you for now. So take that into account when you reserve your rows for service. Now, I know it is frustrating to still have to go through all of this stuff, but this virus is still out there, and there are still outbreaks happening. There are still people getting sick. There are still people dying. And so we want to be cautious as we get back together, but we are so excited to get back together with everybody. Hang in there with us for just a couple more weeks, and we'll see you in July.